Welcome to Swifties at Midnight. We're Anne,
And Stephanie.
and we're so excited to have you join us. We're here to keep you in the lavender haze with the latest updates in Taylor's world and discuss the amazing love and light and poetry she brings to all of us. Make sure to stay by subscribing, and don't forget to share with all your fellow Swiftie friends. Happy Independence Day, Tay-pendence
Independence
Day.
Day. Tay Pendants
In
Day.
Tay-pendence Day, yeah. The official holiday is not quite on the books yet. Maybe next year's calendar.
Next year, it'll be Taylor Swift Day. Taylor Swift Freedom Day, Tay Dependence Day. I don't know.
Yeah,
May
something.
30th, right? 30th?
Yes.
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 May 30th.
Global holiday.
Yes. Forever and ever and ever. I saw a video. It was just like clips from the Eras tour, and it said, "This is the closest we ever came to world peace." And yes, I think so. And this is close too. Everybody's so excited and happy. Why are we so excited and happy, Anne?
Well, Friday morning, uh, I was just doing work because I work from home, and I got a call from Steffanie, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Steffanie usually either texts me or sends me a Snapchat. So I picked up the phone and I was like, "Hey, Steffanie, what's up?" And she was like, "Have you been on social media?" And I was like, "Oh, I was working. What's up?" She was like, "Go look." And so I went to Taylor's Instagram, and there was this cute picture of Taylor with all her well, the first six of her records, and it said, "What you belong with me," right?
hmm
And then letter on site. So on my phone, I raced to the site, and then there were teeny tiny little letterings in Taylor's handwriting. So I was like, wait, let me do this on my computer. And then together, we read out Taylor's letter saying that she owned all her master tracks, not just that, but all her concert recordings, everything
Everything.
that she had been basically cheated out of
Yeah.
from before this whole Taylor's version project, before Lover came out, everything like that, and she was so happy. And she said she hadn't even recorded a quarter of rep. I just remember
So
laughing
wild.
so hard.
So
And
wild.
Stephanie's in the middle of Walmart, just freaking out.
I was literally crying in Walmart because I was crying as you were reading me that letter because I just could not believe it. I mean, I had seen the only reason I knew is because I subscribed to Reagan Bailey on Instagram, just her like
Hmm.
whatever you call that, her messaging group.
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw that she had posted something. Oh, and then Swift Alert put out a notification that said Taylor has announced that she owns all of her masters. And I was like, what? Excuse me? And so I called Anne. I just called Anne. I was like, we have to do this together. We have to discover more information together because this is a
The last thing that
big
I
moment.
expected. I'm pretty
Just
sure the words that came out of my mouth probably just a week before that were Taylor would never buy her own masters back at this point because she's devalued them so much. But then after reading her letter, I was like, well, I guess that's what she wanted all
what
along
she wanted.
because she just wanted to own her own music.
Yeah, that's fair. It's her life's work. All the artwork, her face is on everything. She even mentioned her handwriting on so many things. And yeah, it wasn't on any of the Swifties bingo cards.
No, I hadn't heard any, and I've heard so much clowning, so many theories, gone down so many rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And at this point in the game, I had not heard anybody saying, well, Taylor's gonna come out and buy all her stuff. Everybody was
No.
pretty much firmly on the track that she was just gonna finish recording all the albums and
Yes.
leave her old work behind. But she wanted that with her.
And Rep TV is coming out June 13th. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's
Rep TV
not.
doesn't even exist, nor will it ever.
Nope. Here's my Rep TV, one of my Rep TV bracelets from the Eras tour. You can't really see it very well, but it says Rep
I
TV.
can see it.
So
Oh,
it is, I guess, a little treasure that I'll have to keep.
yeah,
The album that never was.
the album never was.
I mean, according to the letter, we should be getting debut TV.
Yeah, if we're interested in something.
If you're open to it, says Taylor. If you're open to getting debut TV, or if you're open to getting the vault tracks.
Who do you think we are, Taylor
What do
Swift?
you think, Taylor?
Who do you think we are?
It's so funny. She's like talking to a friend. Like, if you're interested in hearing some of the songs I wrote, like if you want that now, maybe. I don't know.
There is never enough. There is never enough Taylor Swift songs. So please. Yeah, earlier today I saw somebody's reel that was like, as a licensed therapist, I am running out of suggestions to give my clients to listen to get through something. So Taylor, we really need more music. We do. We need more of her. And I don't even care if it's her singing Look What You Made Me Do in the exact same way. I don't even care. I just knowing that it was made last year is so exciting. Like,
That is so exciting. Well, and
yeah,
now that people are back to listening to both versions, there's a lot of videos comparing the minute differences between Taylor's version and the original versions. We no longer call them the stolen versions.
no,
Um, and where the overall presence in the original versions and the Taylor's versions is very noticeable, she didn't change too much
yeah,
in the instrumentals or lyrics or anything like that. Of course, the lyrics in Better Than Revenge about the she's better known for what she does on the mattress, that was a big lyric change.
yeah.
But other than that, there's not a bunch of those lyric changes. But um overall, there's not a ton of difference, but people will still say, "Oh, I have big opinions about this version or that version," but
It's
I
just
love them
fun.
all.
It's fun to have the little differences. Doesn't
Hmm.
matter, doesn't mean anything. It just is Taylor now singing it again, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's not like,
I
I don't
think
know.
Fearless and Speak Now are a big difference because you can hear that
Mhm.
maturity in her
Oh,
voice.
especially Fearless.
She gets older. I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear debut TV. If she decides to
Same.
put that out there, that's gonna be a big, big change.
Oh, yeah. Totally night and day difference, but it'll be so fun. We would love to hear her sing anything on debut. She didn't sing it at all on the Eras tour other than with surprise songs, which
Hmm.
I will never understand. I still don't know. Is that it? Was it
Yeah, that is
uh
interesting.
yeah,
But
I don't know.
no rep TV, maybe a I'm guessing there's gonna be some sort of repressing with the original tracks and then the vault tracks.
Mhm.
But the thing that I saw people comment a lot was because the old lore that people would say a lot was there will be no explanation, just reputation. But
Yes,
then everybody started
I've
saying
said it a lot.
there will be no reputation, just explanation.
Just an explanation.
That
Yep,
comment wins.
that one wins. I hope that one gets back to Taylor because she's gonna think that's freaking hilarious.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh man. Um, so she bought them from Shamrock Holdings. She said they were the first ones to offer her this type of deal.
Hmm.
And for them, it was more of a business deal, but they did it in a very respectful way and knew how important it was to her. Um, so she said that her first tattoo might just be a giant shamrock on her forehead.
I have seen people go get not on their forehead, but have actually gone and get tattoos on their arm.
A shamrock's?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, in
That's
reference to Taylor.
commitment.
So that is commitment.
That's is that what Tay Dependence Day is gonna be? Is a bunch of shamrocks?
Shamrocks
Are
everywhere.
we taking over St. Patrick's Day?
I think next year we might have to have a little Tapendance Day party.
Yes. I really wanted to like get some friends together and do just go do like Taylor Swift karaoke or something in
Mm,
like celebration, but I don't have that many friends that are
we'll
really into
plan something
Taylor
together
Swift.
next
So
year.
next year, May 30th is gonna be a big
Mm-hmm.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the calendar.
Yes. And big brands were congratulating Taylor on their own feeds. I can only name a few off the top of my head right now, but I remember on the day scrolling through and brands and celebrities and everything were congratulating her. Of course, Selena Gomez congratulated her, but like I
Oh.
saw a video from Betty Crocker congratulating Taylor with like a cake. iHeartRadio, of course, Starbucks made a whole post on their Instagram congratulating Taylor. And I thought it was super cute because somebody commented on Starbucks post saying something like, "We're all Starbucks lovers here," in reference to how everybody misheard. We all got a long list of Starbucks
Yes.
lovers. Really glad to hear that wasn't just me who misheard that.
Yeah, same. I always thought it was Starbucks lovers. I did. Probably up until like 3 years ago. So sorry, I'm in a swivelly chair at a hotel. So I just this is me. I'm gonna be moving.
That was okay. Can see your beautiful shoulders.
Yeah. I think that's so fun when brands give artists just a recognition, a
Yeah.
spotlight, a hey, or a good job, or any of that. And so that's really fun to see. A lot of brands are excited for her too.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And I mean, Taylor immediately took over the charts.
Yes,
The
yes.
next day, iTunes reports out the charts the fastest. So these numbers first came from iTunes, but the next day, um, Reputation was at the top, and
Wow.
um, Taylor Swift or Debut was number two for just like overall albums. And the numbers kind of fluctuated over the weekend. I think I want to say the next day it was like number one was Rep TV, not Rep TV. I'm so used to saying Rep TV, Reputation, and then whatever Morgan Wallen's album was,
Mhm.
and then Taylor Swift. But Reputation has consistently stayed at number one on the album
Amazing.
charts. What, 9 months
Yeah, I
later?
I have helped. I have contributed.
Same. I listen on Friday. I listened to Reputation probably 4 times. Saturday I listened to it maybe 3 times. I listened to Debut several times. Oh, by the way, there's been this whole argument online about what Taylor Swift, like the album Taylor Swift, should be called. Should it be called Taylor Swift, self-titled, debut? But Taylor herself called it debut.
Yes.
So,
She said my debut album,
mhm.
and she's recorded it, and hopefully we see it soon. Speaking of charting, everything is charting right now. I just went
Yes.
and looked at it
In the
too.
top 100 at
All
least.
of all of her country albums are in the country charts right now. Besides Morgan Wallen's is number one, but then debut is number two. Um, and then yeah,
Speak
Speak Now, Red
Now,
and
Red and
Fearless
Fearless.
all
Three, four,
have
five, right?
three, four, and five. I think, well, it changed a little bit, I think.
Okay, the
But
last
it's
time I
very similar
checked
to
was
that.
Monday morning, so for
And
Sunday's numbers.
yeah, and those are like original albums. And then, but Speak Now, Taylor's version is is charting too. It's just like ridiculous. Um, but some people out there, I'm going to say the haters or the negative Nellies, are annoyed that she did this to intentionally to kick other people off the charts.
She wrote a letter.
She literally wrote a letter. She just wanted us to know what had happened. And all we did was showed up and listened to music, and not everybody, some people are not happy about it.
Hmm.
Like,
Oh yeah.
really?
They'll
I
say
mean,
she always does this. She blocks Charlie XCX with her variants while she was on the Eras tour or this or that. She just
so
I
she can't make music? Like, is
right?
that
I
not
think she
allowed?
just genuinely knows how much her fans demand of her because she has released zero things since what, December? Well, okay, the Lover vinyl, but that was like a limited edition. That wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah,
But like
right.
it's wild to me how people get so worked up. The Miley fans, are also mad about it too. They're blocking Miley. I didn't know Miley was coming out with a new album. I had no
I didn't
idea.
either. Sorry.
Uh,
We don't, I don't know.
but if your fans don't show up for you, that's not Taylor's problem.
No.
All I wanted to do was go and listen to Taylor's music. Honestly, I haven't listened to any other of her albums. I've just been
Yeah.
listening to 80% Reputation, 20%
Hmm.
Debut.
Same.
I just love Reputation so much. It is
Yeah.
full of so many bangers. But people have just been just pumping her music up the charts. I mean, Folklore and Evermore are number 3 and 4 on the alternative charts.
Wow.
Evermore is above. Did I say Folkmore or did I say I don't know.
I think you said folklore. You're good.
Evermore is above Folklore. It's number 3, which hardly ever happens. I love Evermore. It never gets the recognition it
I
deserves.
know.
Um, but it is everything. Everything is up there. I don't think that's ever
Crazy.
happened that an artist's entire discography has been in the top
Yeah.
100 like this.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see kind of what happens to it. I don't I don't feel like it's gonna last very long. Like,
Hmm.
obviously, we're excited.
Yeah, we're
I am
excited.
gonna continue to listen to it as much as I possibly can. It's funny because like Taylor Swift, when I'm on my own by myself, that's all I listen to.
Hmm.
I listen to all of her stuff. Um, and I'm on like a girls trip right now with my daughter. And that's all we've been listening to because there's no boys in the car and they can't say anything
Hmm.
about it. So, yeah. But I still feel like it's not new music. And so it won't last a super long time, but it's still just really interesting to see how all of it is up there and all of it is making a huge impact. It's all over social media right now. Just crazy. And I've been loving it. I just love it. This whole thing has been so freaking fun. Um, what are the other like reactions that we're getting? Are they good? Are they bad? What is
Well, the overwhelming reactions from Swifties in general are generally just really happy about Taylor getting her albums, her masters back, and again, all her stuff, all her recordings. Um, Also, now, Taylor, can you please put all your concerts on some sort of streaming platform, please?
Yes, please.
Um,
I need the Reputation
yes.
tour. I've only seen little snippets of it and I need the whole thing.
I
Like,
remember when
please.
it was on Netflix for a bit, I watched it. The
Yeah.
editing was so bad, though.
Oh
There was so
no.
much zooming in and like emojis and exploding. Same with 1989, but it's still awesome. But it's great. It's awesome. Taylor did great. But there's just don't expect the camera to stay still for very long. But it's awesome. I have never watched the 1989 tour in full.
Either. I've seen loads of clips.
Loads of clips.
Yeah.
Uh, but never like the full thing. Um, I watched that. There is no actual official recording of the Red Tour, but I've watched a very good fan recording of it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Just go look up Red Tour
Okay.
on like YouTube, and that was such an interesting tour. But either way, I want those concert recordings
Mm-hmm.
out there somewhere, please, Taylor.
Yeah.
Please. Uh,
Please.
but anyway, yeah, mostly Swifties are just excited and really happy for Taylor and understanding as to why she's kind of been out of the limelight for a bit.
Yeah.
And I still do think part of it is the pressure of other things on in her going on in her life, but also like perhaps she just, maybe if she was out too much, she just would have exploded with being too excited. Because now all of a sudden, like the night before the news came out, she was seen out. And then either the night of or the night after, she was seen out with Selena. They
Oh,
were out.
no. I haven't seen these pictures.
And they were so cute. And all of a sudden, she's just a little more active.
Yeah. She's had a lot going on and
Mhm.
probably dealing with too many lawyers and paperwork, too much
Oh yeah.
paperwork. And
I
so to have
I
this all just come out and be done, I'm sure it's just a huge like weight off her shoulders and
yeah.
relief.
This kind of deal doesn't happen overnight. And
No.
for like anyone that's even just bought like a house, that is stressful enough. But what it's like to be an escrow for like a house, now imagine this being an escrow for this $360 million deal.
$360 million.
That's got to be a million times more stressful. Um, you don't just pull $30 million out of like your Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or whatever. It's so much more
Let
than
me
that.
just do you do tap? Do you tap?
Yeah. What's your tag? Is it at Shamrock Holdings? Okay. Like the little shamrock emoji. Uh yeah. So she's been the Swifties has just been really happy for her and she's been kind of basking in that. But there's been a smaller amount of, I mean, I would say Swifties, but I guess you could still be a Swiftie and be kind of sore about it. But I've more seen this on Reddit. I'm not on Reddit a lot, but I definitely hopped on Reddit for this because I knew people were gonna
I have
have
to do Reddit
something to
in
say
very
about it.
small doses.
It can be hard.
Yeah.
But people feel, first of all, they feel cheated out of Rep TV. Like they really wanted Rep TV, which I get it. We were clowning and clowning for literal years. People were looking through, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Copyright,
Oh,
contracts,
yeah.
all these sorts of legal papers, just watching for things to get renewed and
That is
stuff like
so
that.
interesting because yeah, we've been watching the contracts get renewed and then get renewed again and then get renewed again and they were about to run out, right? Like that was happening in June.
Mm-hmm.
And now she just owns it. She just owns it
Yeah.
all. It's
Yeah.
hers forever.
And people were just on it. And now it's not happening, and people feel like, oh, was this a waste of time? Or why if it comes off so personal to them, like, why would Taylor do this to me? Why would Taylor give me this thing that I feel owed?
Yeah, we can't think that way. I
Hmm.
mean, we've been wanting it for forever. We talk about it all the time. We've talked about all the theories and all the things. And just hearing her talk about it in her own words, I am just so happy and so excited. And then I've been listening to it a ton too, and just thinking about how she said it is what it needs to be.
Hmm.
Um, I really, really believe that. It's great. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's fun. It's um, the only word that's coming to me right now because of Bluey is cheeky.
Oh. Well, when when she found out that all her music got sold, she ended that post that she made about that with, I think it was sad and grossed out,
Oh
was how she
yeah,
ended that. But
yes.
when she ended this letter, she ended it with elated and amazed.
It's so
And
good.
how
I
could you
love
be
that.
mad at her for that, you know?
Oh,
Uh, but I mean, another thing that people will say, which is like, I know it's a joke, and it is actually funny, but people will be like, well, she paid $360 million because that was the price that she paid to buy her masters back, which was a lot more than what Ta Scooter originally wanted. And he wanted like $1 billion. Um,
so dumb.
she really devalued those masters. But people will say Taylor paid $360 million so she didn't have to pay or sing songs about her ex, Joe Alwyn.
Yes.
Um, I mean, I wouldn't want to sing love songs about my ex of 6 years either. And I do
Yeah.
think there might be a grain of truth to that. Because if you watch her sing Call It What You Want on the Eras tour, she is rushing through that. She is singing that so fast and she looks so angry. But also, it is so much more than that. It is
Yeah.
so much more than that. Perhaps she didn't want to sing Dancing with Her Hands Tied or Call It What You Want or Gorgeous or whatever. But that I don't think that ever would have been a stopping point for Taylor. She's a professional, uh,
Right. It's
a
not like she
singer.
hasn't ever sang those songs because she did sing them on the Eras tour. Some she
Yeah.
sang lots of times. So
Yeah. That time that she was singing Call It What You Want when she was real angry at the Eras tour, it was fresh after the breakup. So,
yeah.
um, but if anybody wants to, wants to go look it up, search up Call It What You Want Eras tour. She's wearing I think she only sang it once, but she's wearing her original yellow dress for the surprise songs. She is very annoyed and she's singing that song so fast. She's like, "Damn here." Like she sings through it so
Gotta get this
fast.
over with. Yeah.
But like she's a professional. Actors and singers sing stuff all the time that they don't want to and do it well. So it's so
Mhm.
much more than that. But
Yeah.
I laughed out loud so hard when I saw that. Like, girl,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, I think there probably is a little bit of truth to it too. I've been thinking about that as listening to it in the last few days, and some of the lyrics I'm like, oh,
These are so personal.
she was really serious. Like she was in it to win it. Like she was done. She was done with everybody else, and this was it. This was it for her. You can just tell. And
Mm. Well, that video of her singing "Call It What You Want" to Joe during
oh
COVID,
my gosh.
remember? Where
Yeah.
she's like singing "Call It What You Want" on the guitar, and she's like she puts her foot up in the camera, and in between the lines, she like mouths, "I love
Yeah.
you." It's just like, oh, that is somebody who is very in love, but sometimes the love is not enough, and that's so hard to say. But
Yeah. It is.
either way. She's not going to re-record those songs, and she does not need to.
She doesn't have to. I
Mhm.
really want to know what the vault songs are, though. Can we
We're
at least
gonna get
have
those vault
those?
tracks. I think now my speculation means nothing, but I think we're gonna get TS12 before we get the rep tracks, but that is a different part of this episode.
Not there yet, and
Just skipping in the outline. Um,
what?
other
This is
people
a totally organic
feel
conversation.
totally organic conversation. We don't plan anything at all. Other Swifties just feel scammed in general over the whole Taylor's version. They think they were tricked into buying more versions of Taylor's albums, and that she should have just bought the records all along or the masters all along. And what did somebody say? Now we're stuck in variant hell or something like that. But nobody's forced to buy these. People
No,
bought
yeah,
them because they wanted to.
you wanted to support her and what she was trying to do, and you were excited about it, so don't blame her.
Yeah.
That's
It
dumb.
it opened up a very necessary conversation
Hmm.
that brought something to light that people simply did not know about unless they were in the music industry uh, before. And now those who are going into the music industry are equipped with that knowledge and can negotiate or do some backwards negotiation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, apparently. But either way, when you're going in, you can make good deals. You don't get taken advantage of, hopefully. Uh, and this has been really helpful, and it helps new artists not get stuck in these awful situations.
Yeah. I want to read just this last paragraph because I think it's so important, especially if you are one of those people that are feeling cheated or like this was a scam or whatever, which I think it's not. But I think this is super important. This is the whole point, right? She says, I'm extremely heartened by the conversations this saga has reignited within my industry among artists and fans. I'm reading it from her handwriting, by the way, so sorry if I stumbled through it a little bit. It's so cute. I love her handwriting. It's super cute. Sometimes I struggle though. Every time a new artist tells me they negotiated to own their master recordings in their record contract because of this fight, I'm reminded of how important it was for all of this to happen. Thank you for being curious about something that used to be thought of as too industry centric for broad discussion. You'll never know how much it means to me that you cared. Every single bit of it counted and ended us up here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so beautiful. I love that she acknowledges that, like, so heartfelt. Her words are so authentic and real in this letter too. It's just beautiful. Um, but without this saga, as she calls it, there wouldn't be these better deals. Exactly what you were saying. There wouldn't be opportunities for artists to own or own their own music, own their own artwork. Like, what other industry does this, right? Like, it's kind of weird if you think about it.
Yeah, like unless you explicitly go and sell your other artwork, you own what you make.
Yeah.
And even like some photographers, even the photography that they own, they still have rights to it. Like this took a whole this whole thing. Like I feel like this chapter has been opened and closed finally. And
Yeah.
now we can move on to TS12, perhaps?
Maybe.
What is next? I mean my theory is we're gonna get TS12 next. That's just my theory.
I'm unsure because if we're going with the pattern that she had going before,
Screw the pattern.
I
Screw
know.
it. It
I
means
just
nothing.
feel like she'll give us debut. I don't, that's how I feel, okay, but I don't know. I don't
You
know.
could be right and I could be wrong. I have no idea. Um Debut could very well be next too. I would be so excited for debut.
Yeah.
Um I have no idea how they're gonna handle 35-year-old Taylor in little like I mean, I think was she 16 when she took those pictures? Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be so
15 or
cute.
16.
I can't
So
wait to see
young. It's gonna be so cute. You know it will be. And she has a young spirit, and so it'll be so
Dad
fun.
together with his mom and I'm coming undone. Oh,
Oh, it's gonna be good because
oh,
she's proud of that. She's proud of that album, and so
she
whatever
really
she
is.
makes it be,
And
it
it
will be
is
really,
so
really good.
cute. And a other people are saying a repressing of the Rep album with vault tracks. So not re-recording, but just like the Rep tracks and maybe the three Reputation tracks that we know she re-recorded, which is Look What
Yeah.
You Made Me Do, Delicate, which she recorded for The Summer I Turned Pretty, and
Mhm.
she recorded Are You Ready for It for the Olympics.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Uh, but I really think that Rep is is just gonna be like any rep-related stuff. I think
Gonna
it's
drag it
just
out.
way down there. It's just like this is what you get. I think we assigned so much to what Taylor was gonna do, took it so far.
Hmm.
Um, and I just think it's so funny that she did something that nobody expected.
No,
I love it. I
leave that to
love
Taylor
it.
Swift to do that, honestly. Like we love her for it. I do think, I mean, you could be right too. There's been little hints and clues.
Hmm.
There's been a switch in eras, as people have been
Hmm.
talking about.
The
And then
eye.
and then she put 12 eyes in this quote
This
in
in
her
the
letter.
letter.
So everybody's freaking out about that,
Hmm.
which I
Her earrings, she's worn several pairs of
absolutely.
earrings that have 12 stones in them.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah. Yeah, people are looking. That could be one of those things
Uh,
that's like, oh, she's just wearing earrings with 12 stones in them. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But there's yeah, rabbit holes to go down. We're not
mhm.
done clowning. We have literally not learned our lesson.
She's not done, so we're not done.
When Selena Gomez, she put something on Instagram or Twitter or something, and I think in reference to Taylor saying like it's so good or something like that, she put 12 Ds in it. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If anybody would be in on it, it's Selena.
Yes, absolutely. We would love that. We need a Selena Taylor collab.
Yes. Let's just please. Speaking of Taylor's friends, did you see the video that Jack Antonoff posted?
Yes, I've only watched it about 50 times.
Meredith is alive!
Meredith is alive. Jack and Taylor were recently hanging out.
Yeah. Everybody was
So
saying that
awesome.
Meredith was dead, but she is alive. And everybody, if anybody has forgotten, Meredith is Taylor's cat. But also people were like, why is Meredith so chunky? That is just her little primordial pouch. It's perfectly fine for a cat to have a little bit of chunkiness under her belly.
Yes, yes, we're always loving seeing Taylor's cats. And yeah, that is just such a gem of a video of them singing Getaway
Getaway
Car.
car. They love that moment. That
Yes,
is what the third time they've recreated that moment. Well, I guess the second time that we've seen. So the third time overall.
yes, welcome
I
Eric
love that
for
little getaway car moment.
yeah, so cute. This whole thing, I had one of the most stressful days on the 30th, whatever Friday,
Mm,
that was Friday.
hmm.
And I got that bit of news and it just really got me through.
Hmm.
It just really got me through the
Like I'm
day.
having a tough day, but Taylor's having a great day.
Yes, yes. And that makes me so happy to know that Taylor's having a good day.
Hmm.
And I've just been smiling and listening to I almost said Rep TV,
I know it's
Reputation.
so easy
I
to just say Rep
know.
TV.
Yeah, been listening to Reputation all weekend long and week. It's been awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah. How
Adding
are
to
you
those
feeling?
numbers. I just am so happy to be listening to Reputation over and over again. And I'll throw a debut in there. I listen to Taylor Swift while I work. Normally it's Folklore and Evermore for the most part. 'Cause I just love those albums. But it just I don't know, listening to Reputation right now and debut feels like a celebration.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. Yep, we're just so proud of her and excited for her. And it just feels like a book was closed, but in a great way. It's like a
Yeah.
story ended and it was a feel good thing. I
Long
mean, her
story
story is
short,
not
she
done, but it was
survived.
this part of it. Yeah. She said,
Yeah.
yes. Long story short, she survived.
It was a
Mhm.
bad time. Long story short, I survived.
Yes.
Elated and relieved.
Um, yeah, so great. And we're going to continue to celebrate. And May 30th next year, maybe we should just do a thing for everybody.
Yeah, have a little party.
Yes, I love it. Well, um, should we do a couple of little quizzes and then let everybody
Yes.
go? I could keep talking about this
Forever and
day in
ever.
history forever, but yeah.
How about I wanted something reputation themed for
Ooh,
you,
ooh,
but
again.
I don't see anything that right off the top of my head. But this sounds fun. Deception quiz.
Okay.
In
I found a
which
reputation one, so you give
Oh,
me
okay.
that and I'll do
I
this
was looking at
one.
the wrong categories. In which song does Taylor mention Little White Lies? The Other Side of the Door, Innocent, Mean, or Long Story Short?
White lies. They're like your little white lies. That's what she
Mm-hmm.
says. Sorry, what were the song options again?
The Other Side of the Door, Innocent, Mean, or Long Story Short?
You were just singing long story short. Um,
I only know this because I recently listened to the song.
the other side of the door?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Interesting, because I don't know that song as well. I mean, I know it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that part's coming to me. Yeah.
Taylor describes lies as white in which other song?
Wait, what?
In wait, in okay. Taylor describes lies as white in one other song. Which song? That a little better phrased. My brain rephrased it for some reason, but Taylor describes lies as white in one other song. Which song? Clean, Getaway Car, Tis the Damn Season, or Say Don't Go. What songs does she say white lies or lies? She doesn't quite say white lies.
Your lies are white or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not quite there. What was the first song you said?
Clean, Getaway Car, Tis the Damn Season, or Say Don't Go.
Oh, is it Say Don't Go? No, no, shoot. It's not. It's fine. That's my answer because I don't know.
Da 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 da. Your lies are white. Da 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 da
Oh,
da 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 da. Getaway Car. Go go go.
dang
I've
it.
listened to
I've
that
been
song
listening
so
to
many
that
times this
nonstop
weekend.
and like Getaway Car has been in my
It,
head.
it slips away
Oh
so
my
easily. There are
gosh.
so many words.
Your lies are white. Yeah.
Fill in the blank from Midnight Rain. Blank and Big Pretenders. So from Midnight Rain, Blank and Big Pretenders. Great offenders, pageant queens, huge spenders, stormy skies.
Pageant queens.
Yes.
Yeah.
How does Taylor describe the lies in Mean?
Oh.
So,
Um,
how does Taylor describe the lies in Mean?
when does she talk about lies?
Humiliating,
Is it
nails on a chalkboard, cruel, or wildfire?
nails on a chalkboard? I'm making that up in my head. Must be
Wildfire.
a wildfire. Oh, your
Yeah.
wildfire lies.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. They phrase these questions so odd.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, it's okay. I should have known that.
what is the only hoax that Taylor believes in?
Your love.
But what kind of love? Is it
Oh,
your
sorry.
hopeless love, your endless love, your shameless love, or your faithless love? Hopeless, endless, shameless, faithless.
Ugh. Faithless. Okay.
Yep, yep, you got it. 4 out of 5 ain't bad.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
ah.
I love their little
Yes. Happy Taylor
Taylor memes.
celebrating. All right,
All right, it's your
come
turn.
at me.
This is a lyric quiz, so you're gonna get all these.
I don't know. I don't know.
In the chorus of the song Delicate, what does Taylor Swift sing after the first time she sings, is it cool that I said all that?
Is it cool
So,
that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head?
what does
What are
she
the
sing
options?
after the
The
first
first time.
time she sings?
What are the options?
Is it too late for us now, babe? Is it too soon to do this yet? Dive bar on the east side, where you at?
Oh, the first
Is
time.
it chill that you're in my head?
Oh, okay, the first time.
The first time.
Dive
Okay.
bar on the east side, where you at? Is that it? No, no, that's the second verse.
It's is it chill that you're in my
Oh,
head?
I was right the first time.
Word.
Ah, that's okay. I doubt myself too much.
I know. I'm like, wait, go back to your instinct. What was it again? And do that. Which song from Reputation contains the lyrics, "There were sirens in the beat of your heart"? Oh, come on.
Getaway car.
Oh, this got tiny. It's like tiny text. In Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor sings, "I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now." This is the
Oh, so
easiest
easy.
question in
Why?
the whole world.
Because
Why
she's
can't she come to the
dead.
phone? Because she's busy playing with her cats? Oh man,
Because
that's
she's kissing
super funny.
Travis.
No, because she's dead.
Uh,
You got it. In the chorus from the song Endgame, Taylor sings, "I want to be your endgame." What else does she want to be in that chorus?
First string?
I'll give you the options. Your wife, your lover, your A team, your number one.
Oh, 18.
Yeah. Which song on Reputation contains the lyrics, "They're burning all the witches even if you
They're
aren't one"?
burning all the witches, even if you
Light
aren't
me up,
one.
light me up.
Light me up, light me up. Go ahead and light me up. I did something bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if the mic picked that up or if it got so loud that it
I don't know. We'll
muted
see.
it
I
all.
heard it good. I heard it good. You also got 4 out of 5.
If only I had trusted
Okay,
myself, I would
okay.
have got 5.
See my phone.
Yay,
There
happy
it is.
Taylor! All right.
Thank you, Swift Alert,
Oh,
for
thank
creating these quizzes for us to do.
you.
It's super fun. I hope it's chill that we're using them on our podcast. But we love you so much, and we shout you out all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day.
Yes.
Go
And
have a shamrock shake. Well,
and
okay, shamrock
for
shakes aren't in season right now.
independence.
But
Ugh, we should just make our own shamrock shakes.
get
Shamrock
some
shake.
mint flavoring and
Yeah.
get a normal
It would
shake.
be a good time because rainbows also are associated with that. It's Pride Month. Happy
Yeah,
Pride
happy
Month,
Pride,
everybody.
everyone.
Yes. Um, and thank you so much for joining us. We hope this episode made you feel like you're ready for it. Don't forget to leave a review. Your feedback never goes out of style. If you loved what you heard, hit that subscribe button and share it with somebody who's gorgeous. Tune in next time for more great content. And until then, stay in your wildest dreams and have a fantastic day. Bye.
Bye.